Luigi Mangione, the man accused of murdering a UnitedHealthcare CEO, pled not guilty to federal charges today. Now, if convicted, he could face the death penalty. Joining us tonight to discuss is attorney and legal analyst Jonna Spilbor. It's great to have you here on the show. Jonna, I know that you represent people accused of the worst possible crimes. What is your take here?
Honestly, this is mind-boggling. Here we have a man who is accused of a heinous murder. Not just accused, Didi, he's on tape. Like, this isn't a case of mistaken identity. We have all seen with our own eyes, essentially, Luigi Mangione shoot a father of two in the back. And yet he has got unwavering support. I have never seen anything like this from a segment of society, and I'm still trying to figure out why it is that he's got so much support in the court of public opinion. I don't know if that's going to translate in a court of law, but he certainly has it on the street.
To your point, it is clear that Mangione has a bizarre and frankly large, extremely large fan base. How do you think their support will play to a jury?
You know, that's so interesting because his defense right now is not touting this in public like, oh, wait a minute, we got the wrong guy. His defense team right now seems to be saying, look, we have a problem with healthcare in this country, and Luigi Mangione represents all of us who have had a problem with our health insurance. But that's not fair. That's not genuine. That's not actual truth. This is not a case of Luigi Mangione versus United Health. This is the people of the United States of America versus Luigi Mangione, who committed a crime. Do not make him some sort of hero, because in my book, you cannot be a hero and a criminal at the same time. And trust me when I tell you, Luigi Mangione is no hero. You want to change our healthcare system? There are ways to do it. Stand in a picket line, sign a petition, contact your congressman, but you don't get to cold-bloodedly kill a man, a father, a husband on the street.
Now that the death penalty is on the table, how do you see that impacting both the defense and the prosecution strategy? And we know today the defense is asking that the federal trial, the federal case, go to trial first. So what are you reading into all of that?
Yeah, so that part makes sense, right? They want to get the worst done first. And I understand that. And of course, the stakes get higher. When the sentence potential exposure is what we call it for a client goes up, the stakes get higher. We have the death penalty on the table in the federal case because he is accused of committing a murder with the use of a firearm. That's it. That's the statute says that is death penalty eligible. So his defense team now has to contend with that. But here's the thing. In order for him to be, Luigi Mangione, to be sentenced to death, he first needs to be found guilty. And right now, the defense team is setting a stage for jury nullification. And what that essentially means is, look, they're going to impanel a jury who, even if the facts are dead on that he is guilty of murder or any one of these four counts, a jury could come back and say, yeah, we know, we do think he's guilty. He did it. We see him on tape. But for some other reason, we're going to let this guy off because we're not going to follow the law. And right now, with the throngs of people supporting this man, that is a real possibility. Jury nullification is a genuine possibility here.
To that point, Jonna, I was looking at Mangione's defense fund earlier. It's nearing $1 million. So I'm curious how that could play to the length of the trial. Jonna Spilbor, thank you for joining us tonight on the National News Desk. Appreciate it.
Thank you.